Alright, I'm in the Skyline Cup. I'm in the weekend round in the rookie division. Let's go to Golf Clash Notebook. I'm in my practice account. So Saturday, last chance to take a look at it before I really go at it. Sometimes I'm on Saturdays and sometimes I'm on Sundays. So we'll see. That happened last tournament. I won in this account and I came in second in my main account. Alright, so I'm going to go right at this hole. An extra mile. Got something I can upgrade. I can upgrade my claw. Claw's a great club when it gets to max level. It picks up the rest of that accuracy. It gets to 75 accuracy, so it's more accurate than a... It's the only thing more accurate than it that's worth is the Hornet and the, I think it'd be 52. What's in that range? No, it's just the Hornet and the Claw, but if you wanted to use a better utility club, you'd use a Claw instead of the Hornet. Claw's got a lot of good stuff with that backspin. It can do a lot of things. You normally don't need that in a short iron, that much backspin, but you can do a lot of stuff with a Claw. Alright, on this hole though, all I need is an extra mile and a Kingmaker. I don't have any of those, so I'm having to use these ones. How many of them do I have left? I have enough to get me through this tournament. I have 18 left. I'm going to have to do well so I can get some more because this account plays mostly balls that I can win in tournaments. A buddy of mine bought me some. Alright. Off we go. Hole number 1. Need to start this round off with an eagle. This is a critical hole right here. I mean, it's always nice when they have a tournament that starts off with a hole that's like this. Some holes it's absolutely critical because if you don't get it, you're sunk. And here, if you get it, it really can pick you up. So you don't have quite that pressure that if you don't get it, you're in big trouble. But and if you can pick this up, this is a big eagle. Especially at the beginning of a round. It gets the momentum going in the right direction. Now if our opponent does the layup shot here, and I don't understand why they don't just get into their long iron range, because then they can adjust out the wind instead of trying to be in their driver range. They should, depending on where they're at here, they may have a nice little look underneath of the trees with a long iron. Okay, so we've got our ball selected. I'm going to come out into here and I'm going to let that wind do the work for me. I'm going to put maximum curl and about 4 topspin. So the wind's going to push me out in this direction about 3/6, so about that much. So I want to be right about in there. Put maximum curl, just a titch overpower, just enough to let me know that I'm at the bottom. So hitting it great on the left right there, my fear is that when I do this bounce right there is that you'd clip and you'll end up just a little short. Usually you'll end up dribbling out in there and you'll be past the trees, but just barely. I'm in the perfect spot. I should be right at max or minimum Hornet, and minimum Hornet's 2.2 per ring. If I'm in my rapier range, and I didn't look for this account, but I think this account is I'm trying to remember 1.7, somewhere in that neighborhood at max. Isn't it perfect? See if they can get that. I'm not. Man, that's the deal. Is you got to hit over. You got to get close to that rough. All right, I'm in my Hornet. There is maximum club. I am right at max, or minimum club. Excuse me. I'm gonna go right at it. So it's 2.2 per ring. So I'm going to do a full ring adjustment. Trying to hit perfect. I hit great to the left. If I was going to hit it great here and it still go in, great to the left is the shot, and oh, just barely missed it. If you don't hit perfect, it really doesn't have a shot of going in, but there is a hillside here, so if you're going to hit it great to one side or the other and still have a really decent shot, if you set it up right, it would be to the left. But the reality is if you don't hit perfect, it won't go in the hole. That's the whole thing about the weekend round, is if you, like on this particular course, I really truly believe that we have 9 shots to pick a hole up, to pick up a shot. And we have 9 chances, and I want to capitalize on as many of those as I possibly can. And this is one that I really would have liked to have gotten. But you're not going to get those if you don't hit perfect. Those ones that you put yourself in the right spot, you line the ball up right, you made the right wind adjustment, and you hit perfect, it goes in the hole. When you don't hit perfect and you do all of that stuff, it doesn't go in the hole. So you set it up like that 9 times and you can hit that perfect 9 times, you're going to get some success. So if you're on that day, if it's your day, you could be on. Alright, that was hole number 1 of the Skyline Cup tournament in the weekend round of the rookie division. Thanks for watching.